Why, hello there, my name is Freckers, and welcome back to Let's Play Back to the Future the game. I don't know why it didn't occur to me sooner, but Soup Mo is the soup kitchen. I'm dumb, sorry. So I'm gonna go and see if I can get back here now. Which I can, good. The invisible gate has been lifted. So she just straight up a tagger? Why would you be a tagger? It's not... Well, I mean, sorry, I'm not saying that being a tagger is bad or anything, it's just why would she be a tagger? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, let's go talk to her. Oh, that's what's in her ammo box.
Jennifer! Jen!
Baby fist. That's a euphemism for a dick.
You got a problem?
What's the deal, Jennifer? You left me stranded outside the city gates.
Yeah, that was pretty rotten, wasn't it? I'm such a horrible role model. Better get away before I corrupt you.
Look, I don't know what you got against me in this timeline, lately, but I'm here to make things right. I've missed you, you know?
Take a look at me, Martin. Do I look like the kind of girl that would hang around the president of the Junior Brown Brigade?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I gotta admit, I kinda like you like this.
Oh, barf?
So do you spend most of your time vandalizing public property?
Don't even think about snitching on me. Unless you want this spray can up your...
No, listen, you got me wrong.
Bad cut.
I'm looking to, break a few rules myself.
You?
Do you know where I could score some forbidden materials?
Do I strike you as somebody who would possess illegal substances?
Yes.
Kinda, yeah.
And you strike me as somebody who would turn in somebody like me. Next topic.
Isn't graffiti a major infraction?
You'd think. But after Big Brown had all those buildings coated in that Teflon polymer junk a couple years ago, graffiti's been knocked down to a 2 demerit offense. Go fig.
That's not too bad.
What do you know about harboring dangerous animals?
So you met my new boyfriend. Oh, lighten up.
This ban on public displays of affection bites.
Hey, you're talking about my most favoriteest legal infraction of all.
Yeah?
Not with you. Ew.
Ew.
This law against public kissing is a load of bull, right?
Yeah, this town is full of it. What are you gonna do?
Protest, that's what. Let's go stage a public kiss-in.
Let's not and say we did.
On second thought, maybe I don't want to know any more about breaking the rules.
Wuss.
Did you get a load of Biff Tannen back there? He's so...
Calm.
yeah, creeps me out.
You and me both. If that's what the Citizen Plus program's all about, I'll stay a Citizen Minus.
What do you know about the Citizen Plus program?
Only what I hear on TV, and the radio, and the newspapers, and the PA systems all over town. They want everybody to enroll, and they say it'll make us all happy and well-adjusted.
Sounds like
which
a
is why
lobotomy.
I'm gonna stay clear of it.
Everyone gets a free lobotomy.
Hill Valley's totally screwed up, but I got a plan to fix everything.
You do, huh?
I'm gonna go talk to Citizen Brown and get him to make it all better.
That sounds like the kind of plan you'd come up with, weirdo.
Leech and the Whoosh Bags.
Whoosh
Never heard of
bags?
them.
No, you wouldn't have. They don't play much punk on those smooth jazz stations you listen to.
Smooth jazz.
I couldn't possibly be that square, even in an alternate timeline. Give me a can of spray paint. I got an urge to paint something.
Happy little trees? Get yourself a watercolor kit. I'm not sharing my wall.
So, Jennifer,
Uh-huh.
what do you think of me?
I don't.
Ouch.
Seriously, what have you got against me? I'm kind of popular, right?
Very popular. Among a certain crowd.
What crowd?
Dorks.
Marty McFly a dork? It's impossible. He can't be a dork.
Okay, anyone who talks about himself in the third person is a dork.
My mom and dad.
What about them?
Would you say they're normal?
By Hill Valley standards, yeah. In other words, they're warped beyond repair. Sorry to be the one to break it to you.
Alright. I think I'm done
The
talking.
paint's starting to streak.
Ah!
Must be where Jen keeps her paints. Locked. That junk looks awfully familiar. 50 years familiar.
Is it like the stuff just out of Tannen's speakeasy? They just left it there to rot. Yeah, I didn't think so. Soy mud. Soy mud? Hola, mud. Plank. Where's Johnny, Plank?
I don't want to go digging through the trash unless I absolutely have to.
Well, then why does it point out this plank?
I don't want to go digging through the trash unless I absolutely have to.
Don't point out stuff that I can't do anything with.
Look out, son!
Ma!
Mom?
Let's go talk to Ma. Oh, where'd she go? Controls, I swear. Okay.
Mom? Mom!
But are you happy?
Happiness is overrated, Lorraine. I'm content.
Well, I'll think about it.
Mom?
Hi there, Martin. I saw you as I was driving in. Did you hear me honking?
Mom, that can't be you.
Martin, are you all right?
I'm fine. It's just that you're so gray.
Well, isn't that an uplifting way to greet your mother?
Sorry.
Hi,
I
Mom,
just
you're
don't-
looking
I
old.
guess you're right, though. I am going a little gray. No thanks to your father.
So, what? Are you out here shopping or something?
Oh, shopping? Pff, who shops anymore? No, it's that time of the month for me again.
For
my civic duty. I'll be polishing the statue all day.
Polishing
Oh,
it?
right. What's with the golf cart, Mom?
Now, Martin, I know you're embarrassed to be driving around in last year's model, but we really can't afford the 86s yet.
What about my truck?
No one
Truck?
owns a truck in Hill Valley. Martin, are you sure you're feeling
All
okay?
electric.
Yeah.
All
I just-
douchebaggy.
I must have had a really vivid dream last night.
Well, I hope your dream world was more fun than this one. Could you do me a favor? I forgot to give your father my timesheet for last week, and now Mr. Nosy is convinced that I'm hiding something from him.
Timesheet?
Aren't they annoying? But Citizen Brown always says, a scheduled life is a happy life. Anywho, could you be a dear and drop it off at the house? Here, take the car.
Actually,
I know, dear. Love you too. I'd give you a kiss, but you know what that gets you.
Wow, you can't even
Don't
hug
forget to
your
pick me
son
up
or
this
kiss your
evening.
son.
Yeah, sure.
That's so stupid. No PDA at all. Alright.
Well, it's not the truck, but I guess it'll do.
Golf carting around. This part of the story isn't as straightforward as the other ones have been. What caution? Nice.
I don't know, John. Isn't this illegal?
What isn't illegal in Hill Valley?
watching.
Don't worry, nobody can see us here.
He's a peeping Tom. Ah, Dad.
Try to warn your old man the next time, okay?
Another day in Hill Valley. The perfect place to live. That wasn't a note of irony in your...
I guess we can watch Ma. It's not letting me do anything on the video screens. Okay.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown. Please address me as Mrs. Citizen.
Hey, what's my guitar doing out here?
Your mother and I convinced you to give it up, remember? Rock and roll music is frowned on by the Brown administration. It sets a poor example for all the kids who look up to you as a model of studiousness and moral gravity. And besides, you're not very good.
Ouch!
Come on, Dad, I need that guitar.
Give me one good reason why I should give it back to you.
Because... music is good for you. It improves your mental performance.
Then take up the piccolo. Leave the electric guitar to the rebels and malcontents.
Dude, his neck is like... that's a broken neck model.
A certain girl is only gonna like me if I can play the guitar.
A certain girl? You don't mean...
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Why are you fixated on that little hellion? She's nothing but trouble.
Yeah, my kind of trouble.
And besides, the way you play guitar, you're only gonna drive her further Go ahead, son. Do your worst.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, here you got him.
So I have a guitar again.
Good on you, I say. Sure.
Doesn't look like I can do much. Well, maybe I can talk to George.
I saw Mom downtown. She told me to give this to you.
Thanks.
Say, what gives around here?
Ah, you know, the usual. Keeping tabs on Hill Valley through my trusty bank of monitors. Always on the lookout for some interesting footage.
Interesting. What do you mean, interesting?
What kind of silly question is that? I've been gathering candid documentary footage for Citizen Brown's promotional videos for over a year now. I know your mother doesn't approve of my work, but wait a minute. You say you saw Lorraine? 11 to 12 hair salon, 12 to 12:20 lunch at soup mo counter, cream of asparagus with crackers.
What was that?
You know your mother's problems. If she slips up again, it could mean demerits for the whole family. There she is, polishing the statue in the park. Just like the schedule dictates. Oh, then everything's fine. Good. Unless... How was she when you spoke to her? Lucid? Sober?
Mom's a boozer. You're being
We're
overbearing.
way off here.
You're just
Mom
like
isn't a...
being crazy, okay?
Don't know for sure that your mother has relapsed into her old ways, but she's been acting very odd lately, almost as if she didn't like my constant supervision. Confidentially, I suspect she's got a flask hidden somewhere, probably very near the spot where she's working right now. Do me a favor, son, will you? See if you can worm the truth out of her. She won't confide in me, but she may be less guarded with you. Double rations this week if you help your old man out. What do you say? That's a good boy.
Okay, Dad, we need to talk.
Yeah, what's the deal with the house?
What's the deal with the house, Dad?
Why is it all
Don't
taped
know
off
how
and
to
stuff?
tell you this, son, but while you were away at your Mathemagic competition, our house got
Mathemagic.
slapped with a CZ36 violation.
What?
I know, it's so embarrassing. Your mother's mortified. She works so hard to keep a clean house, but those dust mites are so hard to keep down.
Wait a minute, we can't go into the house because of dust mites?
Well, not until they send in the cleanup crew.
This is ridiculous.
Thank goodness they let me move my office out here into the garage.
Wow.
What were you hiding when I came in just now?
Hiding? I don't know what you're talking about, son.
Come on, I saw it. It was a videotape, right?
I might as well tell you. After all, you'll be 18 soon.
Tell me what?
Birds and the
Hill
bees?
Valley under Citizen Brown is not quite the contented town you were led to believe it was.
You're kidding. No way. I don't believe it. It doesn't matter what I pick.
I don't believe it.
This isn't a criticism of the great man himself, of course, or his sainted wife, Edna. No one's worked harder than they to apply the most advanced social planning techniques to our municipality. But,
What?
confidentially, not everybody appreciates it. A great many citizens, perhaps even the majority, actively resent the Brown administration. They don't say so publicly, of course. But in private, well, just listen.
I tell you, Bert, this regime is a joke. They're all laughing at us over in Fairfax.
A toast to Citizen Brown. May his beloved courthouse be struck by lightning.
Again.
Agnes, you're awful. Are you coming to the town square, Lester? Citizen Brown's about to give another speech.
Citizen Brown can kiss my hairy...
Well, you get the idea.
It sounds like people can't stand what the Browns have done to Hill Valley.
Not everyone. Only around 50%, maybe 60.
Those Citizen
Wow, that's a
Brown,
good
though?
amount, though.
He should. Whenever I send copies of my raw footage to the public relations department over at the courthouse, I get a memo telling me how much Citizen Brown thanks me for my service. But how could he see those videos and not do anything about it?
Maybe you should take your tapes directly to Brown.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, sure, he might appreciate my bringing these problems to his attention and reward me for my public service, but then again, they say it's never wise to be the bearer of bad news.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Why don't
Whatever.
you give me those videotapes? I'll take them to Citizen Brown.
Thanks for offering, son, but I don't want to get you involved. Citizen Brown won't like what he sees on them, and I wouldn't want you to get the brunt of his displeasure, not to mention the displeasure of all the folks on the tapes. Once they find out I recorded them, no, I'm not letting these tapes out of my sight. It's too dangerous.
It's about someone we both know.
Yes?
Have you ever spent time with Citizen Brown?
Well, of course I'm in the audience for every one of his public addresses.
But so is
One-on-one,
everyone
I mean.
else.
Oh, no. He'd never notice a common Sector L citizen like me. But I dream that someday he'll recognize me for my public service and maybe let me shake his hand.
What can you tell me about Edna?
Mrs. Citizen Brown? Oh, she's a wonderful woman. People just think of her as this sweet, self-effacing grandmotherly type.
Edna? Are we talking about the
But
same?
really, she's just as involved in running the town as her husband is.
Yeah.
Have you seen Biff lately?
Not since he went to the reconditioning center. Is he back among the living?
Yes.
Depends on what you mean by living. He's really different from the way I remember him.
Lucky dog. In a way, it isn't fair that Hill Valley's biggest scofflaw should be the first to receive the benefits of the new Citizens Plus program. But I know I shouldn't be jealous.
David and Linda.
Have you heard from them?
No, I thought maybe you had.
Not in ages. As far as I know, he's still working for the big city newspaper, and she's still in that women's boarding house. I'll never understand why they decided to leave Hill Valley.
Really? You don't understand? That's not, something you would do
Something on your mind?
if you could? Okay, I'm gonna... Well, how do these monitors work? One last question. That one
does
seems
this setup work?
important.
I'm glad to see you taking an interest. Each of these monitors is connected to multiple cameras, of which I've strategically jacked into throughout the valley, with official clearance, of course. I can switch between cameras with these buttons. There's also a VCR for each monitor. I keep a record of everything I see, so if I happen across something intriguing, I can keep it on file.
Okay. So...
Well, I'll leave you to your snooping.
Supervising, son. Supervising.
I'll leave you to it.
Right.
Hey, Demerit. Hey, what for?
Break some rules. You can start by finding
Good day, citizen.
Lauren's secret stash. Can I get to the front door? There's probably nothing I can do with this.
Attention, citizens! This domicile is in violation of Civic Ordinance CZ-36 and has been placed in protective quarantine until corrective measures can be taken. Please back away from the house and have a nice day.
What the hell?
Don't violate the perimeter, son.
He's so mad about it. Don't violate the perimeter. Alright, let's go back to the main center. Maybe I'll get there eventually. Alright. Alright, so I think I'll talk to Ma in the next episode. But yeah, we'll just leave it here. She's got a stash somewhere, apparently. So thank you very much for joining me. Check out annotations for other videos that I've done. Like, subscribe, comment, and all the other fun stuff in the YouTube's down there. Hopefully I'll see you in my next video, and my prickly face is out of here. Bye!
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go to. It all starts
Take a photo!
in class. Am I going crazy?
Oh, but that'd make an awesome photo. Take it. Take it. Our kids not knowing what art is, they hit it in the face. Oh. Okay. Just dust. R. Machikowski. I don't know how to say that, it went by too fast, but I don't appreciate that. You just chill the fuck out. Right there.